It's great, and I am happy to be back here. It's a long week and a long weekend. We had a great, exciting sport this time around. Before we go to our normal, regular football gist, let's just go straight to the world of boxing, where we have Anthony Joshua, Argentina fight with Alexander Hooks, which it was not a successful fight for Nigeria or Anthony Joshua. Or well, it doesn't really look great for Anthony Joshua right now because I felt Anthony Joshua was lazy at some point where he had the chance to take it, and it was a long fight because they had to fight from round 1 to round 12 because there was no knockout. Alexander Usyk was very dominant, a man that could receive all powers of punch from Joshua. And but for me, right there in between is that Joshua was just getting the facts right because at some point Joshua was dominating, and I felt like when you're dominating, you're supposed to build on what you have so that you could just take it to the next level. But Alexander was just a very great boxer. It took his time to receive Joshua's jab and everything, and had to go for the power jab on Joshua's face. And when he gets to the round 9, where Joshua was very dominant, that is where I expect Joshua to build on it and get the knockout. But I don't know, Austin was just there. Austin was a great receiver, which I think Joshua was not. Joshua actually has improved a lot from his previous fight. It's the first fight before this rematch, so he has really improved in those fights, and I expect him to take. But I felt like Joshua is not somebody that can fight for the whole round of the boxing. He gets tired easily, and when it comes to that round 10, round 11, and round 12, Joshua was. His jab was not there. He was just only trying to guard his face and everything, and Oxy took the advantage. So then the belt went back to Ukraine, and Real Joshua. So for me, guys, what's his next for Anthony Joshua? Joshua should ask for a rematch, a third rematch, or just make his way to the Hollywood, because I felt his passion, I felt his pain, and I would drop. This is what he has to say after losing the match. So Joshua lose to a synonymous split point, like he lose to a very little point. So by the judges, the first this scores was 115 to 11 115 to 113 for Joshua, and the second point was 115 to 113 for Alexander. Then 116 to 112 for Alexander. So he lose to a split decision, and that was it on Joshua's case. Then I'll be moving to UFC. Kamaru, our own Kamaru lose to Lynn Edward in his fight, and I think this was one of the major nightmares we were not expecting, because we felt like okay, if Joshua has lost, like Usman is going to bring us back to the limelight, but it was not the night for Nigeria at all. The Nigerians at all out there, the Kamaru, I think, was too overconfident. Well, it's good to be confident, and he believes in himself, but it didn't work in his way out. So he was knocked out in the fight, and he took the L, he took the blame, and he's back out there telling people like, okay, champions fucked up, and this is how we're gonna do it next time. So Nigeria lost in boxing, and we also lost in UFC. And so our own great falconnect that are doing very great actually had to bow down to Netherlands this time around at the quarterfinal with a 2-0, because this was the one that gets to me the most. These girls have been playing so well in the group stage, playing so well, super phenomenal, and they did great. But when it comes to this quarterfinal, I don't know. I won't say it's tireless because they had enough rest. They just lose composure, no technicality, and they had too much errors, which cost them the game. Like, they had too much errors, and it cost them the game. So they had poor clearance, defensive not stable, and I feel like our keeper didn't do much in controlling the defense like that. But they did well. They hit the woodwork, and they come for they get a penalty, which VAR roll over, and so we're stuck back home, and we had to just come back home. So that's the end road for the Super Falcons. They did their best, and Netherlands was just too technical for them to just punch. So guys, I'll be going straight to the Premiership right now. It's time to go straight to the Premiership. And somebody said like, oh, Arsenal doesn't deserve this. Somebody said Arsenal doesn't deserve this happiness or this enjoyment they are getting right now. But for me, who else? Arsenal did a good job in the summer, bringing great players like Jesus, Zinchenko, and what do you expect? Zinchenko has been superb right now with Arsenal. I think these boys Arsenal signed is just like they had the time to come out of their shell, because They are getting what they really want, and these boys are good players already. Gabriel is turning into a prime Messi at Arsenal right now because his moves, his balance, his composure. I think he's even giving this light of Saka a breath of space to breathe because okay, no, don't worry, I can do more than you can do, and this is actually great. I am loving the confidence of Arsenal right now. Arsenal win 3-0. Martin Ortega scoring 2 goals, and Williams the centre back actually got one. So it's a great balance for Arsenal right now. They are enjoying the life, and I wish this continue with them. And let's just see, because I said I'll be rooting for Arsenal this time. So let's see whether they could take it to the next level, because you know Arsenal, they might just fucked up on the line, but with these new guys, with this mentality, with Gabriel and with the mentality those guys are coming from, wow, it's great. Another great one is this weekend is Leeds United did not tell Chelsea they are going to lead them. Like, we didn't even show the way, like, Chelsea, you're going to be. Because it was, and my guy Koulibaly got a red card in this one. And I wasn't seeing it coming, but, you know, I think, see, all these newbies now in the Premiership, like, the slide of Daniel Nunes, now it's Koulibaly. This is Premiership, you guys should calm down. They need to calm down, because it's not going to get any better. People is going to frustrate you. People is going to bring the hits on you. And before you know, it's going to come back. But I understand Koulibaly very, very well. He did what he could do. But the Chelsea goalkeeper was actually allowed this pressure on his players, because Chelsea is a great team. They didn't put themselves under unnecessary pressure, but the keeper's mistakes cost them. And actually sometimes all these kind of early goals or mistakes goals bring down the morale of the team, and well, they just have to work on that. For Leeds, Aronson got the gift from Mendy. Let me just say that I got the gift from Mendy. Then Rodrigo and Harrison actually cleaned it up. A very, 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 very nice match for them. And to be honest, Chelsea did well, but couldn't just get a win. And yeah, they couldn't just get the win. Leeds were very, very composed, build on to what they have, and sealed it and sealed it. Well, another great match during the weekend was Newcastle Man City. Wow, Newcastle are another crazy team. I don't know how to put it, but I felt like they don't have to sit back in the second half at that time. So sitting them back actually give Man City the room. Give Man City the room to come back. And you know Guardiola is a crazy element. They almost even win. They almost come back from a 3-0 down to score more goals than Newcastle. But it all ended 3-3 at the end of the day. Sam Maximan is just too good. The guy, his duel, his attack, his moves, his assists. I feel like he needs to build on this right now. He needs to build on this. Make himself very, very... Because right now, at this work rate against Man City, actually, for me, place him on another level. Well, another person in that match was Trippier. Trippier's free kick was so great. It was like... The keeper wasn't expecting it. The defender, the players, the world, the goal line, everything was just super about the free kick. Then another crazy man that we all know, like he's there any fucking day, anytime, anywhere. De Bruyne, I don't know where to place De Bruyne right now. I've not seen any midfielder ahead of him in that Europe. The total Europe entirely, De Bruyne is just too crazy. His assist was wow. He had to even pass through somebody's leg to get to Silva, to get to him. So it was a mix there in the game where this is another thing about this Man City. I think Bernardo Silva needs to stay in that team, because you can see his composure, you can see him changing, you can see what he brings to the team. I think this is a message to Guardiola if he's going to sell him to Barca. We don't know yet. So, well, another game in the weekend that got my attention was Atletico losing to Villarreal. Guys, what is really happened to Atletico? They've not been up to expectation for the past. Even last season, they were not that great like we expected them. We expect them to build from what happened when they win the league, but since they win the league, they dropped, and now they are losing to Villarreal at the same time, 2-0. Yeah, well, it stepped away for Villarreal because the team is really doing well under the coach, and I think they have this stability and they have this confidence, like they could play anything. Well, I'll give it up to Villarreal on that. So they go from Pinto and Moreno. They strike it up for Villarreal. Well, another one is Barca. They enjoyed their match this time around. The signings put up a hell of a competition, and Lewandowski gets his goal. I think 46 seconds, one of the fastest goal in the league in this starting season. One of the fastest goal. Lewandowski Lewandowski had his right, and well, the goals were, for me, it was for his birthday gift, so he did well to put his team up. And Fati was great. Dembele was phenomenal. Xavi right now should be building up on this performance, keep the player the confidence. But another thing for me right now is that Barcelona is still struggling. It's still struggling to register just Kunde, and I think the amount they need shouldn't be the problem, because they had players to sell, and I don't know why they're holding on to not selling them, because now you have a team that you want to work with, and keeping some people at the club is just sell these boys and register. And apart from Jules, we have Alonso hanging in between in the transfer, because now Alonso is not even playing for Chelsea, and is not even yet announced as a backup player. So there's a lot of twists for Barcelona here, but a good week for them. They did well. Another unity for PSG right now, because the old frontliner got the goals in the weekend. We have Mbappe getting his hat-trick, Messi getting his goal, and Neymar. So Osman in Paris Saint-Germain. So I believe this should settle a lot of their beef in the team. Well, that's by the way. So Napoli and Victor Osimhen got the win over Monza 4-0. So Victor Osimhen got his share of the goal, and well, Napoli should build on this. I think Napoli is the one topping the Serie A table. My guy Sadio Mane is right now is enjoying life in Bayern, doing great things, keeping up a good. His goal was just, well, we'll miss that kind of goal in Premiership. We'll miss that energy from Sadio Mane. But I won't talk about Sadio Mane too much, because I was expecting to have Dami Smells with me today, but due to some things he couldn't make it, so I had to put this video myself. So I wanted to ask him some things about what is really going on, like, because we have people saying Sadio Mane is really affecting Liverpool because of the ruggedity in this team or something. So I will just let that slide for now, but when I have him in the show, we'll talk about it. So Sadio Mane, saying Sani, then we have Delight and others in the Bayern Munich that actually scored for them to 7-0 victory. The goal was so much, and the margin was crazy. Well, with that, I'll go to Man U Liverpool. That one happened yesterday, and well, I don't know. I've been waiting for Liverpool lately, and I think I'm enjoying waiting for them. Yes, I'm enjoying waiting for them, because I would have done my video yesterday, but I feel like, okay, let me wait for Liverpool like we did last week. We wait for Liverpool, and well, Liverpool lost to Man U at Old Trafford. Well, I wouldn't say it's a big deal losing to Man U, but with the stage or the current form, the Man U, like where Bergkamp could score 4 goals in 35 minutes, and Liverpool had to struggle against Man U. Are you feeling whether Liverpool is going to struggle this season? I don't know. I don't know how to put it, because they've got a great attack, but I think there's something missing in that attack. And I felt yesterday like the sign Nunes actually affects some of their decisions that yesterday in the front, because Firmino was so quiet for me. Varane and Martinez actually keep him so quiet. He didn't contribute the way he was supposed to contribute. Luis Diaz was trying to create, but Dalo was so special yesterday. I don't know what Eric Tank told Dalot yesterday too, but he was so special. He kept up with the pace. He did what you're supposed to do. He even picked up a yellow card, and I like the tactics. When he picked up a yellow card, he allowed him stay in the game for a little while, try to compose the game, then bring him out to avoid the red card, and actually give Aaron Wan-Bissaka the chance. Another person that kept Salah quiet was Malaysia, young boy. Salah had his beats, but his recovery rate was mad. This is to show you, I think Man U just got their own era back. So I'm expecting him to build on this. Great guy, young, and I felt he's talented. Wow. Well, let's just leave that aside. Well, let's talk about Rashford and Sancho. For me, guys, Rashford had a great performance yesterday, but for me, I still feel he is not up to the chart right now. He needs to work on himself. Rashford needs to learn, or he should be taking on players. You're not when you had he should be taking on players. This is what you do. This is what you can do. I don't know what is. I feel like Eric Tank actually believe in him for him to be getting that much time on the field. So he needs to talk to him like, you need to do this. If you want to take this, you can do this. Sancho needs to do more. He needs to do more. We are all expecting that Sancho from Dortmund, like he got the goals. Rashford got the goals too. It was a great game for Man U. Mo Salah was quiet throughout the game. Malaysia did very well. Then for me, I don't know. Bruno had a great game, but he's becoming a comedian to me. Too many jokes in it. Too many. Why is Bruno diving when he had the chance to take the shot? Please, can somebody answer that question for me? I don't know. Why is he diving? Then, well, another one, Casemiro was officially announced as the Man U player, and we with this that will take me to the Madrid squad, the Madrid match in the weekend. Oh, Madrid no miss this guy, yo. Madrid is just too great. Despite losing one of the NG room in this, well, I guess the replacements were there long ago. I don't know whether I would say Madrid see this coming or something. They were already replacing Cavani and the other guy. The replacements were there. Madrid were great. Modric was still giving us the killer passes and Vinicius. And another thing about Madrid is that I'm sure Benzema was supposed to take the penalty, but and I felt like okay, he was trying to build the confidence of Hazard, but Hazard lost the penalty. Benzema would have got a brace yesterday, same to keep the competition level with Lewandowski, and this is going to affect. It's going to affect Hazard because I look at it. He just when the game was over, he was not happy. He just walked straight to the tunnel, so he needs to be talked to. I understand the pressure. He wants to come back to the team and everything, but guys, this is where I'm gonna stop right here. So please like, subscribe to my video, and share. Thank you very much.